Welcome to Victoria 3, the game installed on my hard drive. See him right there. In today's video, I'll be diving back into the Balkans to create one of the game's hardest formable nations, Yugoslavia. A lot has changed since I last tried this, so will I be able to beat up my neighbors and unite the Southern Slavs? Well, let's find out. How's it going? My name is Josh, and welcome to a nation I haven't visited in 26 years, the nation of Serbia. Now, for today's video, I have exactly one goal that I want to achieve with this tiny orange country in the Balkans, and that is to form the nation of Yugoslavia. Now, for those of you that are unaware, Yugoslavia is one of the hardest nations to form in the entire game, and that is for exactly one reason. Take a look at the map before you. You see all these states highlighted in red? Those are the states that we need to take for ourselves in order to form this nation. Now, if you're familiar with this game at all, you will realize something very damning. These states are held onto by some very, very strong powers. I'm talking the likes of Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, and Austria. Now, if we were a normal country, we could simply grow up our army and fight them at fair and square. Yeah, good luck with that. We begin the game with exactly 77 military power, and if we compare that to, let's say, Austria, well, they have a military power of almost 3,000. If we were to start any sort of conflict with them whatsoever, we would be vaporized. Along with that, our economy is absolutely terrible, with one of the worst GDP per capita in the entire game, a subpar literacy rate, a subpar standard of living, an absolutely minuscule population, a government completely dominated by the landowners, subpar technologies in every single category, and the cherry on top of it all, we start as a subject of the Ottoman Empire. So, with all these negative modifiers stacked against us, how on earth are we going to form the nation of Yugoslavia? Well, let me show you what I've cooked up. First off, we need to address the government. There's one law that I want to go ahead and get, so we're going to change our government to this. This is the most legitimate one we can get, and legitimacy is always good. The law that we want to go ahead and pass is religious schools. Now, religious schools aren't as good as public schools, but we need to get our people educated in at least some way, so we're going to be taking this one absolutely first. We're going to go ahead and knock out the rest of the Tier 1 society researches, and then push for pharmaceuticals so that we can get another institution that is going to be super helpful for us in the future. As for the economy, we're going to go ahead and promote social mobility on both of our states, along with resource industry on Western Serbia and road maintenance there as well. Gonna build some logging camps, a tooling workshop, and some iron mines. Then we will take care of the rest of it later on. So that's all the basic setup done. Now we have to find a way to get away from the Ottoman Empire. So at the beginning of the game, we have pretty high liberty desire. Unfortunately though, it is going down at a rapid pace. If we were to do nothing, we would not be able to get away from the Ottomans, so we need to act fast. Now, the first thing that I want to do is get some people to support my independence. One of the best targets for this is our neighbor Croatia, Slavonia. We can draft a treaty with them and they will support our independence pretty much right off the rip. We can owe these guys an obligation, set this for 25 years, and that is one supporter done. Now, these guys are not going to give us a lot of support, but it is enough to do some cool stuff. And another person that's willing to support our independence is one state of Russia. At the beginning of the game, they are willing to trade us a power block embassy for support independence. At least there is a pretty high chance of this happening. 80% chance. This is enough to go ahead and propose the deal. Now, there is a mild chance that they say no, and if they do say no, we can make the deal a little bit better. But before I can unpause to see if they said yes or not, there is one more thing I want to do, and that is in the diplomacy screen. I'm going to ask the Ottomans to give me market control. They're going to say no, and this is going to give me 10 more liberty desire, pushing us over the threshold here. Now, market control is denied, and both of our requests for independence have been accepted. This is perfect. So, now that we have support from both Russia and Croatia, Slavonia, we are actually increasing our liberty desire, and we will shortly be able to get our independence. So, once again, I'm going to ask the Ottomans for support regime. They are again going to say no because they hate us, and once I confirm this, that is going to give us even more liberty desire. And now, only a week into the game, we can demand our independence from the Ottomans. Now, if we do this, Russia is going to support us in the war. So, let's get to it. Now, the same as always, we're going to try and wait till the very end of the diplomatic maneuvers phase before we actually add anything, because there's a chance that the British Empire could get involved in this war if you add too much stuff too early. They've gone ahead and declared neutrality, and I'm no longer worried about them getting involved in the war. So it's time to add some war goals. First and foremost, we want to take our return states. We have 2 claims on them, Eastern Serbia and Ottoman Western Serbia, so we're going to add those immediately. Along with that, I also want to go ahead and add an enforced treaty article. This is going to be a money transfer because this is really just the best thing you can possibly do in the game. We're going to set that at about 10,000 pounds per week. That is fine. 13 maneuvers, that is nice. Now, we're going to go ahead and make all of those primary demands just in case the Ottoman Empire Empire decides to back down because they are fearful, though the odds that they actually do back down are a little bit iffy. Maybe you could probably get away with not making it a primary, but for the sake of reducing RNG, I'm going to be doing that. And finally, we're going to be adding one more conquer state, and that is going to be Kosovo. And with that, this is a pretty nice list of war goals. Now, we really don't need to do anything ourselves in this war. Russia will just curb stomp the Ottomans by itself. Looks like they're making some big pushes into the Ottomans, and the Ottomans are going to start taking some massive casualties that they are not going to be able to replace. So we really don't even need to do anything in this war. But yeah, we're just chilling, we're sitting here, we're waiting, we're letting all of our buddies do all the fighting for us, because that's what you do when you're a weak little pathetic nation country. You get other people to do stuff for you. And again, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't use the Ottomans as a bank. Now, while they're busy fighting, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to explain our 2 new journal entries that got added in the most recent update. First off is a Throne of Thorns. This is a brand new journal entry that was added into the game in the most recent update, and this is a power dispute for the Serbian throne. They are split between, and I apologize for my pronunciation ahead of time, the Obranovic and Karađorđević dynasties. They are fighting for control of Serbia. Now, we begin the game as the House of the Obranovic, which means that if this loyalty progress reaches the max, they are going to be the ones that keep power. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this is probably what you want to do, because if they lose power, you get some pretty hefty negative debuffs. But for the most part, as long as you run your country well, this bar will go up. So we don't need to worry about this too much. Now, the far less interesting but much more helpful journal entry is Serbia and Montenegro. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bore you with all the little details. All I'm going to tell you is that if we get free from the Ottoman Empire and border Montenegro, we will actually be able to annex them for free completely. And for what it's worth, this is pretty useless, I'm not gonna lie. Annexing 118,000 population is a nice little buff, I guess, but it doesn't really matter in the long scheme of things, so it's kind of just something that means we don't have to actually fight Montenegro to get them in our empire. So we just keep sitting here, we keep waiting, and eventually this war will end on its own, as it always does. Ottomans are losing war support right now, so we should be able to enforce our demands here in just a moment. And perfect, we're able to do it now. Propose that peace deal, and we are done. Now let's take a look at our new borders, shall we? Look at us. We are a slightly bigger orange blob now. Manpower's gone up quite a bit, which is pretty good. GDP's gone up a bit, but the main thing we've done is we now have 3 of the 9 states required to form Yugoslavia. We are making excellent progress. But the biggest benefit of them all is look at all the money we have coming in from the Ottoman Empire now. 12,000 pounds per week that we can now use to go heavy into building up our industry while we wait for the peace deal with the Ottomans to run out so that we can fight them again. So that's all we're going to do. Let's build up a construction sector, maybe 2 of them actually, and we're just going to keep spiraling a lot of the stuff. In the meantime, we can check on our technologies. Looks like they're all running at pretty reasonable speed, so we won't do too much there. Man, it sure does feel good to be a giant, massive blob in the middle of the Ottoman market that's not part of it anymore. Life is going good. GDP is slowly going up now. We're at about almost 600,000 GDP, which is above the top 70 in the world, which is nice. Literacy rate is still a little bit bad. Standard of living is dropping from conquering some places. That's okay, and population is now also top 70, so we're doing slightly good. Like I say, right now we're all just in the building up our internal metrics and stuff like that. Now here's a little event that I've noticed has been showing up recently with the newest update, the Hungry 30s. Long story short, you get some pretty bad harvest condition impact stuff. I recommend taking the bottom one because the price to fix it is very, very cheap. So yeah, we do the bottom one, we spend a little bit money, and we get a lot less debuffs and stuff like that. I don't know, I didn't actually read it. I just look at the numbers, that's all I do. Now I'm also gonna go ahead and make sure I start incorporating Kosovo while I've got it. It's gonna cost a little bit more bureaucracy than I have, but I can just build up another bureaucratic building and then we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All goes according to plan. You know, I'm gonna be a little bit sneaky right here and see if I can get an obligation from Russia by renegotiating our treaty from before. 70% chance they say yes and I get an obligation for hosting their power block. Let's see what they say. Ooh, it entered into force. Does that mean I have one now, or do I have to wait a little bit before I get it? I think that means I have to wait a little, don't I? Don't I? Is that how this works? Yeah, Russia will owe an obligation if I hold it for long enough. That's pretty nice. Love to see it, love to see it. Once I get some iron into my market, I'll go ahead and shift over my construction centers to use that iron so that I can build even faster, because right now I'm stockpiling quite a lot of money. It's not a bad thing per se. It's still money that I get to use later. It's just I'd like to use it sooner rather than later. Oh my god, the standard of living is tanking. I'm sorry, I'm trying. I don't have the construction to get your lives better yet. Give me just a moment. There we go. We got iron in the market. We can start using it on the construction sectors and start scaling our economy up. There we go. Standard of living is starting to go back up again. We're fixing the radical issue. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I think after my pharmaceuticals gets done, I'm going to go ahead and start queuing up the water tube boiler and railways, because those will be pretty essential later, along with mechanized workshops. Those all sound good to me. And there we go. Standard of living is shot all the way back up. That is nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, since our peace deal with the Ottoman Empire is just about to end, go ahead and make sure that you're building an arms industry. That will be very, very important, because they've changed the way warfare works again, and if you don't have a local supply, you're really just not going to have any fun whatsoever. And along with that, go ahead and declare an interest in Anatolia and Danubia. That'll give us the option of getting involved in any wars that the Ottoman Empire gets themselves into. You know, the real big just in case. Now, it looks like they're just about to end the peace deal with us. Peace treaty is over. So now it's just time to sit and wait until we have an opportunity to fight the Ottomans again. Now, let's see. Can we conquer the state of Uskup? Okay, so as expected, Great Britain does seem to favor the Ottoman Empire right now. That is a small problem, but not one that we can't take care of. I'll go ahead and wait till my arms industry is fully done before jumping into any wars that I maybe shouldn't. Hey, and this pharmaceutical's fully done, which means I can go ahead and pass my next law. That has unlocked the ability to create a public health insurance. This is still one of my favorite laws in the game. It gives a flat bonus to standard of living, and if you upgrade it all the way, that is a +2 standard of living, which really, really helps with radicalism. Now, along with that, our arms industry is done. They need some hardwood in order to function, so we'll make some hardwood. And looks like I need to queue up another iron mine as well, but now we have a local supply of guns, which is going to help our army actually stay up and running. We got a few supply shortages, that's not that bad. But with that being said, looks like a war's broken out in the Ottoman Empire? Huh? Okay. Why am I not involved in this? Oh, it's because it's an Egypt one. I see, I see. Well then, if they're distracted with Russia and Egypt, maybe I go ahead and jump in on a little incursion down here. No, looks like the Great Britain would jump in on that. So I'm gonna sit and wait. We're gonna play our opportunities as we get them. I wanted to fight them a little bit sooner than this, but it looks like they're gonna lose Egypt, so that's fine. That's gonna make them much, much, much weaker. Damn, that actually passed super quick. Okay, we got one level of public health insurance already done and on the board, so I guess let's go ahead and upgrade our bureaucratic capacity so we can upgrade that. How's our relations with Great Britain going? They seem to like us somewhat. They're cooperative towards us. That's pretty good. We might be able to do a little bit of a sneaky war against the Ottoman Empire soon. We're just about to cross that 1 million GDP threshold, which is fantastic. 30% on literacy rate. We're still pretty bad on standard of living, but that is about to go up. Everything is looking pretty up for Serbia right now. There it is. We crossed 1 million GDP, and our GDP per capita is getting a lot better than it used to be. All right, well, unfortunately, the Ottoman Empire won their war against Egypt and still gets to control them. Thanks, Britain, for screwing me over. You could have just backed up, but no, you want to get involved in all of the Ottoman Empire's business. I know it's historically accurate, but fuck you. That doesn't benefit me here in the moment. All right, so unfortunately, that has given Russia and the Ottoman Empire a little bit of friendship. I still have my obligation from Russia, and I would like to use it sooner rather than later. But if they have a peace deal with the Ottoman Empire, it means I can't. So I'm gonna have to wait even longer than I would have. Looks like Austria, Prussia, and Russia still have their alliance. So that's a little bit sad for me. I can't do anything to Austria yet. Let's take a look at our military numbers. We're chilling at 14 and 272 military powers. So that is quite a step up from where we used to be. GDP is a little bit stagnant at the moment as we try to get all of our infrastructure set up to actually declare wars. All right, organization for our military is finally at 100%, which means we have all the supplies we need to potentially start a war with the Ottoman Empire just as soon as we're actually able to start a war with the Ottoman Empire. All right, the peace deal between Russia and the Ottoman Empire is only 20 months left, and I will be able to use my obligation to crush them again in a moment. How does Britain feel about the Ottomans? They're still pretty positive. Damn, that's their only ally on the whole continent. Damn. 7 months left. 7 months left until we can engage in war against the Ottoman Empire for a second time. I am ready. What's their military power at? Ooh, they have dropped off pretty hard from base game. 1,400. What are we at? 360. That's not bad. With the help of Russia, we could absolutely hurt them. Oh, and it looks like Britain has lost its little interest in Anatolia, which means I can capitalize on that. Okay, so since the peace deal with Russia and the Ottomans is done, let's go ahead and see if we can conquer any states. I would like to take Bosnia. Looks like Great Britain is currently occupied in a war, so that actually works out great. They also got ideological differences. All right, let's get it. Confirm that, and let's jump in. Now, I can force Russia into this war with my obligation, which I'm going to do so pretty much immediately, because they have a tendency to bail out of wars early if you don't call them in. There we go. Obligation. They're now fearful, which means I'm probably going to get the Bosnia for free if I just sit here and do nothing. Egypt sides with the Ottoman Empire. I'm not too worried about Egypt, I'm going to be honest. Egypt barely even likes the Ottomans. Let's see. Let me go ahead and mobilize my guys, get them up to the front. Looks like their organization is maxed. That's good. We're going to do the typical wait till 70, post 70. UK is kind of sitting on the fence. They don't want to leave, so let's go ahead and add our extra war goals. I want to conquer the state of, if I can find it, Uskup. Something like that. It's going to give us a little bit of infamy, and then I'm going to be pulling the same maneuver again with my little, money stealing plan that I like to call it. We'll put about 50. That's fine. We don't want to gain too much infamy. This is fine for now. We'll make the money a primary, and then we'll leave it as is, and if they back out, and I just get all that stuff for free. But yeah, formation, we're just doing only Serb armies. We're going to let the Russians push for us, and this should be another free win. Also, what in the damn fuck is that? What in the hell is going on over everywhere? Why do we have Aquitaine liberated and a united Netherlands? I'm sorry, what? All right, whatever. I'm gonna ignore all that, but it looks like France has been thoroughly kicked out of great power status. I don't know what they did, but I don't have to worry about them anymore. All right, how's the Ottoman military looking? It's getting kind of crunched up by the Russians. Fantastic. I love having Ottomans crushed by Russians. Can I withdraw from this? I want to withdraw from this treaty because I'm just paying Russia money for free. Yeah, treaty's off. Maybe I draft a new treaty. You want investment rights? I'll do it for an obligation. And power block embassy? Give me another obligation from Russia? Hell yeah, let's do it. Oh, this is beautiful. And now it's again simply a matter of waiting for Russia to do all the work for me. Apparently Russia is at war with Britain, though, for some reason, so not sure what the deal is with that. We'll simply ignore it and pretend that it's not happening. I think I can go ahead and start building up another construction sector. We can start really ramping up our economy at this point. We'll take Bosnia next. I'm just gonna push with this, man, because even though I don't want to take some casualties, I think it's worth it in this situation because we just have such a massive advantage on this front. Ooh, look at those GDP numbers shoot up. We're coming up on 2 million GDP. That's awesome. We're above the 1 GDP per capita. Standard of living is going up too. Let me keep upgrading my health system institution. That'll be great. And railways are unlocked. Too bad we don't need them yet. Construction sector. We're gonna do more government admin. Do I have paper yet? I do have paper. So instead, I'm just gonna swap all these over to actually use said paper, and that's a lot more bureaucracy. All right, start using that in the institutions. I don't know how we're losing this fight. These details do not make much sense. Offense and defense about the same, but we got absolutely demoralized. What do they have that we don't? Have they changed the warfare system a second time? Third time? Fourth time? I don't know. They keep messing with it. Sometimes it gets better and sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand the demoralization. Russia's getting absolutely demoralized. Is it because they have no access here? Huh. Yeah, their morale is dangerously low. I see. Zero organization because they have no supply. How are they even getting here then? Ooh, I've got a direct man. Let's hire him and put him in charge of the offense. We need to push these guys out of the way, and maybe... Yeah, these Russian troops are just not very good right now. Probably something to do with the fact that they have to keep fighting Great Britain at the moment. Well, it looks like Sardinia-Piedmont is about to be protectorized by the British. All right, and they've white peace with Britain. Finally, Russia can bring its whole military might against the Ottomans and win the war for me, because I don't want to do it myself. What do you think I am, stupid? Oh, and it looks like the Throne of Thorns has also completed itself. So that was pretty cool. We didn't have to put much time and effort into that at all. So we have the option to either kill, exile, or forgive the guy that was trying to take the throne from us, and I think exiling him is the best bit. Yeah, as ruler gives us extra bureaucracy and institution size, change speed, so yeah, this middle one is probably the best. It's gonna keep helping us get our institutions leveled up, and these institutions are gonna be super, super helpful once we finally get them. All right, why is, okay, Russia's starting another war with the Ottoman Empire again, and done! We finished our war, we beat the Ottomans, awesome! And that has now triggered yet another event. Remember that Serbia-Montenegro thing? Yeah, this is the unification of it because we finally touched their little tip right there and they got really excited and decided to marry themselves to us. So here you got a few options, but there's one in particular that I find to be the most fun. You can either A, become Montenegro and take all of their laws and identities. This can be helpful, but usually isn't because in most cases you're gonna have passed better laws yourself as Serbia. So you have the option to also become Serbia, stay Serbia rather, or you can become a brand new nation that's basically Serbia, but you call yourself Serbia and Montenegro, which is awesome, and I'm gonna be doing that one, and then you also just have the option of not doing that and just getting a flat prestige buff. But yeah, we're gonna do this one because it's the most interesting, and it changes the name of our nation to Serbia-Montenegro. Isn't that cool? Time to start incorporating these bad boys as well. Way more money coming in, way more GDP. We're top 40 GDP in the world. Literacy rate still climbing, population still climbing. We are in good shape now. Our military has also gotten quite a bit stronger. We have 26 battalions, which is still not enough to take on the likes of Austria, but we are getting there. But now it's time to do another build-up economic session where we let our infamy chill out. Let's take a look at the world leader leaderboard, shall we? So, yeah, France got kicked off, and now they're number 7. United Netherlands is number 5 for some reason, and Great Britain is about to just shoot ahead of absolutely everybody, and I think it's worthwhile to be friends with them because of that. Are they still friends with the Ottomans? Yes, they do still view them as a desirable ally, but they're not really doing a very good job at that, so let's go ahead and check on our progress to forming Yugoslavia. As it stands, we have 5 of the states that we need. Most of the south, we've got 1 more state to take away from the Ottoman Empire, and everything else comes from the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which is going to be a little bit more tricky. Austria is still playing the political game and has a defensive pact with both Russia and Prussia. Prussia has not made a move for German leadership yet, which is mildly problematic for me, but not something that we can handle. We're just gonna have to figure out a way to get Austria to maybe not be so friendly with Russia and Prussia. And in the meantime, just keep building up our own strength. So I think it's time for another construction sector. That would be good. Let's go ahead and check all of our internal affairs, change the barracks over to something stronger, shift over all our production methods to the most beneficial one. We can auto-expand some stuff, logging camps, yes please, steel mill, we got a steel mill up, so we can use steel in the tooling workshops, and we can auto-expand that. Yeah, we're gonna have a shortage for right now, that's okay. More groceries, more textile mills, more everything. That's looking pretty good right now. Let's go on and take a gander at our political system. Are there any laws that are worth passing? Ooh, there's some support for homesteading, and it wouldn't pass off the landowners that much. Maybe in a little bit. The support's just not quite there yet, but it's growing, and that's a good thing. Could go ahead and pass a voting law, which might be a good thing. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it. Let's shift over to landed voting. We can get on to wealth voting after that later. Now, we do unfortunately have a sulfur shortage, as there is no sulfur anywhere near where we control. The closest place is Wallachia, and taking that state would be rather expensive, but probably worth it. Gonna have to play it by ear. Egypt still hasn't been liberated from the Ottoman market. Let's check the Ottomans' military strength. It's still about the same. Their GDP is stagnant, and their prestige is also stagnating. So the Ottomans are staying pretty weak. They have lost Moldavia, and oh, what is this? Austria has declared war on both Prussia and Russia? Oh, this is exactly what I needed. Oh, come on, you can't make it that easy. I haven't even begun to start scheming yet. So is this actually gonna break their defensive pacts? I feel like it has to, right? Ooh, oh, it did. Oh my God, this is the best run for me ever. Oh, this is perfect. I gotta start building up my construction sectors even faster now. We just need to start ramping up the economy. There's landed voting done. Damn, these laws are all passing super, super quick. Oh my God, look at this GDP line shoot straight up into the stratosphere. This is awesome. Number 34 economy in the world, 33 economy in the world just changed over. It's still shooting up. We're almost at 4 million GDP. That is awesome. Unfortunately, incorporating all those states with stupid, dumb, poor people has made our literacy rate worse. Yuck. Don't worry, we'll keep fixing it. And the standard of living is shooting up, almost 10. That's good for here. Not good for the rest of the world, but it's good for right here. Fun. All right, so how is Austria actually holding up? Ooh, they are not. Austria is taking a beating right now, and Hungary is also taking a beating. We need to separate Austria from Hungary because Hungary controls most of the states that I need. Let's take a look. Yeah, Hungary controls the vast majority of the states that I need, so if I can separate them and then bully them myself, this could go really, really well. Looks like we're actually running short on fabric. Do I have a place that just produces fabric? Yes, we do have a cotton plantation. Awesome. All right, so what's the Ottoman truces looking like? Just Russia, 31 months, and me, 19 months. Have I gained another obligation from Russia yet? Is that a thing that's happened? It should be happening somewhat soon. Owes obligation to us. Yes, they do. Awesome. I've got another obligation to call in from Russia. I can bully the Ottoman Empire once again. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Bosniak National Awakening. That's not a good thing for me. I'm sure it'll be fine. As long as we treat them well, they won't have any reason to want to leave. Their standard of living has gone up since joining us, so, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll just build up. We'll make a lot of jobs and stuff here, and by the time we're done, you won't want to leave. God, we've got so many shortages on fabric. I've got to fix that quickly, man. The construction efficiency over here is bad. -90? Why? From turmoil being high. Well, we'd fix the turmoil if you'd stop being turmoilous. You don't seem to understand how this works. All right, it's road maintenance and violent suppression time. What is the construction penalty now? 55%. That actually shaved a lot off of it. All right. Who knew the answer to my problems was just being violent? Damn, that really did just fix the problem almost immediately. That's insane. That's actually insane. Yeah, we'll just keep building up cotton plantations over in Bosnia. That should help with the standard of living and the radical issue. Why is there still raiding going on? Sir, you don't exist. Why? State penalties from turmoil. Bro, why? You don't exist anymore. How are you raiding me? Stop it. Why are you raiding my state? Raid somewhere else. All right, whatever. All right, how is the radicalism? Turmoil is at 53%. If we just keep building up some jobs, eventually it will go back down. How's the workforce here? Ooh, okay, they actually have good jobs here. So I think I just keep building up more of these. Maybe another construction sector, because these guys have really, really high paying jobs, except for the laborers that are 9 points. So that's a little bit sad. Oh, I'm not making money from the Ottomans anymore. Hold on. This construction sector is going to the bottom. We'll build it later. So, Ottoman Empire, our truce is over, and they've got 9 months left with the Russians. So once that's done, we can go ahead and start, putting the hurt on them again. Now, if I am correct, I do believe, yes, okay, I do have a core on this state right here that I can take for myself. Unfortunately, Great Britain is back to liking the Ottomans. So let me see if I can do anything with them. Ooh, I could get an obligation from them, and then they can't fight me at all, eh? That could actually be a really solid plan if I can get this to work. Let's see, how much money would they want? Ooh, 1,000 per week for +6. That puts it at a 70% chance. I think this works. Is there anything else that they want? They don't want any law commitments whatsoever. That's okay. Let's just propose this. Maybe we get an obligation from Britain. Oh, it's sexy. Let's go. All right, that was sick. Now, I assume that the obligation triumphs over the defensive pact. At least that's what my mind is telling me. He's not exactly historically known for being correct, but I trust him. Oh, look at that standard of living go up. It's going up. Life's getting good. Turmoil in Bosnia is going down. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just got to keep building up stuff, build it up until we can go to war again. Now, I'm debating, how strong is Austria right now? They are just not very strong, but they do have truces with Russia and Prussia, and they're back to being desirable allies. They haven't remade their defensive pacts, have they? No, they just made an alliance instead. Okay. Not exactly the foreign policy I would have expected out of Austria, but but I guess it protects them from me, so yeah, it looks like we gotta do some more scheming. GDP is chilling at number 30 in the entire world, 5.2 million, and our GDP per capita has finally gotten across the top 100. Oh, things are going well. Things are going well. The radicalism is starting to fall off, and standard of living is going up. We're above 11 now, which is top 100 as well. Would it be possible to shoot for homesteading yet? The rural folk are in favor, and the landowners are not. Could we? I feel like we could. Ooh, wait a minute. When did this happen? When did this become a legitimate government type we could do? Okay, I think that means we run homesteading. They might be a little pissy about it, but like, who gives a damn? This would be really, really good for our standard of living if we could get homesteading. I am dumbfounded that these guys actually put together an alliance after going to war with each other. That's so dumb. It's really funny, though. All right, and Ottomans are at war with Egypt again, but this time Britain just didn't help them out. I see. What's their military power? 2,000. Oh my god. Ottomans got strong again. Very cool, very cool. Go Egypt, liberate yourself, please. Well, in the meantime, we're up at now 6.5 million GDP, number 25 in the world. Standard of living is up to 50, top 50. Damn, that is actually really strong. We haven't even passed homesteading yet. Damn! Our interior metrics are looking really good. The only thing that's really stopping me right now is the fact that we don't have access to sulfur, so I can't get dynamite, and by extension, I cannot move up military tech, which is a little bit of a problem for me. Oh, let's go Egypt! Push into the Ottomans! Screw them over! Hell yeah, man! What is this, Libyan desert uprising? Huh, cool. Now, unfortunately, they've all asked for way too much stuff in this war, so the odds that Egypt actually gets its liberation is pretty low. Gotta love the warfare system still, the peace deal system. It's great, it's great, it's great, I love it. Well, there's homesteading done. Does that boost our standard of living even further? Ooh, it does a little bit. Top 40 standard of living in the world. 12.7 is damn good. Our birth rate's over 2%, also awesome. And GDP is at 7 million. Damn, this is actually going way better than I thought. Oh, Egypt's pushing more. Oh, they're not gonna get their stuff though. Maybe they do. Come on, Egypt, keep pushing. Get them out. I know you can do it. There's no way the Ottomans actually have this much military power projection. 16,000? What is the Egyptians? 18, 19,000. Okay, sorry, 1900. Go Egypt, win, fight. Just take the capital and you've got this. You've got your liberation. You cuck the Ottomans again. Maybe the Britain no longer wants to be their ally, and then I can gobble them up myself. I can only dream. Oh, wait, did the Ottomans just lose? Oh, they did. Let's go. Ottomans just been kicked out of Arabia. Hell yeah, man. Oh, their GDP just dropped. Let's go. Ottomans got cucked. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's fantastic. As for me, my standard of living's almost 13, so that's pretty damn good. And would you look at that? Look who owes Serbia an obligation. Two great powers, Britain and Russia. I can finally put the hurt on the Ottoman Empire now. So let's see what we can do about this. Now, Russia doesn't really want to support me, it seems. Ideological differences in our government. Oh yeah, I can go ahead and change my government back now that I passed homesteading. We'll just fix that up real quick, and that makes Russia like me again. Right? That's how this is gonna work? If I do return state, yeah, Russia will come in. All right, it's time to get all of our stuff back from the Ottoman Empire. Confirm that, and let's get it. So Britain can actually not side with me, and I could actually call in my obligation to force them to break their defensive pact. Oh wait, no, I can't do that actually. Just ignore that I said that. What is this? The United Netherlands wants in? They want me to become their subject, or they want an obligation. Nah, I'm just gonna call in, war goal, liberate country? Liberate Bulgaria for Russia to join me? Hell yeah, man! I was gonna use my obligation, but that's way cheaper. It gives you your own war goal. They're, confident for some reason. Relative military strength and mobilization, sure, man. You do you. Britain can't get involved, and, they're finally uncertain, so let's see if I can add any more. As if Bulgaria is gonna be liberated, do I just want to take Albania? Is that a thing that I would want to do? Oh wait, I know what I want. I'm going to transfer one subject of Wallachia to me. That's what I want, because I want want access to damn sulfur. Really, really badly also. Yeah, we'll just do that and then another money transfer. We'll just take as much as we can get. 15. 15's good. 15's good. A little bit of infamy. Not worried about it. We're stronger than the Ottomans at this point, especially with our buddies, the Russians. We'll defend our own borders. Looks like that's minus 14 in favor. Looks like we're running out of peasants now, so it might be time to go ahead and start shifting over to better production methods. Didn't realize that was going to be a problem yet, but I guess so. Let's build up all of our logging camps first while we wait. Big defense. Once the Russians get here, that should be able to hold, at least defensively, from the Ottomans, because they can't really replace their losses. Time to break out the war! Let's go. All right, let's see how well we hold on this front. I think we should hold fine. Ooh, they're actually pretty strong on the offense. It's because they've got better methods than we do, but Russia's going to start curb stomping them, and we should be able to hold here just fine for now. Let me go ahead and get some conscripts up and running, just so that we're not fully losing. Raise those conscripts up. That should give us the numbers. We just don't want them to push into us is the main thing. Like, we've got good defensive numbers. Actually, well, I don't know. Are we going to be trading well? No, because we have Russians here, and the Russians do not defend very well at all. But, oh, there we go. There we go. There's a good defense. Oh, but man, they're slamming into us. It's all fine, I believe. The defense is going well-ish right now. Kind of 50-50. We should be able to hold out long enough for Russia to curb stomp them in the east. I'm not too worried. Let me just go ahead and raise up more conscripts, I think, because I am actually a little bit worried that I may have bitten off a little more than I could chew. We'll throw down an enlistment effort just because, and then get as many conscripts as possible just to inflate our numbers. If we just get enough numbers to where they don't want to push us anymore, we'll be fine. There we go. That should deter their pushes. Perfect, 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 perfect. There we go. All it took was conscripting half the nation. There we go. Now we just let Russia do the rest of the pushing, and we should get another big payday out of the Ottoman Empire. Go on, Russia. Keep pushing for the capital. I want that. I want that. Ooh, is that a North German Federation I see? That is still unfortunately allied to Austria. I don't really know how that works, but hey, whatever. All right, Ottoman Empire is going down. Give me all of my stuff, please. They will not accept just yet. Wait a little bit longer. There we go. Propose that peace deal, and we are done. Ottoman Empire has been thoroughly cooked at this point. We're getting more money transferred into us. Life is good. Let's check our progress on Yugoslavia. We are at 5 of 9. All of our future wars will be against Austria. We need to somehow overpower the North German Federation. I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. Possibly through a giant world war with Great Britain, Russia, and myself. And looks like Wallachia actually likes us at this point. Nice, nice, nice. Does that give me access to the damn sulfur I need? It does. We can start upgrading our military units. Hell yeah. We just need an explosives factory and a munitions plant. I may need to queue those up at the beginning. That way we can get our skirmisher infantry and we can start putting the hurt on people. Oh, that is a big North German Federation against France. This could be bad if they continue to be allied with Austria. I don't know why they've decided to ally. That's a little bit of a problem for me. Maybe this is the time to make the jump. If I make the liberated subject play against Hungary, the North Germans may be too stuck doing their own thing to get involved, and then I can force Russia and Great Britain into war with my obligations. I think this is a now or never kind of play. Let's go ahead and knock this out. All right, so as long as North Germany doesn't get involved, and even if they do, we might still be able to win this. Get our generals up, get them mobilized, get them out. We're going to grab as many conscripts as possible, raise them all up, get to the front lines. Now, we only need to liberate Hungary. That is the main thing. Once we do that, we can get every single state we need. We just got to call some people in. Russia is supporting Hungary in another diplomatic play. That is a mild problem for me. Which play are you supporting them in? Oh, I see. United States of America is over here. So let me just, let me call in Britain. Ooh, they want to liberate country as well. I could do Bohemia. That could be pretty big damage against them if we get it off. All right, now we just need Britain to actually show up to my coast, and there is Germany on their side. I could get Sweden in with their own war goal of liberate country of Galatia and whatever the hell. Bulgaria, you want to join me? Transfer state? Hell no. Hell no. All right, we're kind of banking on the fact fact that they're gonna have to fight way more people than just me. Britain, are you sending troops? You are sending 54. That is fantastic. This might be the play that we need. Now, unfortunately, we do have to go pretty far in and at least take the capital, but all right, we've got forces coming in. They're bringing all their troops. Hopefully, this is enough to overpower the front lines, and this may make them lose their German unification war as well. All right, it looks like the plan is working currently. We are overpowering them quite a bit. Britain is stronger than a lot of them, though they do have some solid defenses in some places. Oh, and they're making naval invasions. I think it may be time to put the hurt on them. Let me see if I can find a dude that's good at offense. Offensive planner and direct, you're going in there. Take down Austria! This is our time to shine. If we keep hitting them over and over and over, they won't be able to replenish. Yeah, they've got 20,000 troops on the border. We need to beat this war before the other war finishes, and it looks like it's going, very much in our favor. This is perfect. Go, my Serbian hordes, invade them. Oh, what does France want? They want to build in me, guarantee my independence, establish... let me just look at it like this. All right. Honestly, sure. I like that. Anyway, back to crushing the Hungarian threat. Push, my children! All right, we're taking control of states. I really should have added the return state war goal, because I had a claim on one of them. That's all right. That's fine. That's fine. How's the Austrian military? It's still pretty strong. I'm a little bit sad that I wasn't able to call Russia in. They had to go and join Austria and Germany and all of their big shenanigans. Oh, but things are working. They're working. They're working so well. Can I get another guy? Ooh, another offensive planner. Let's just keep going. Many, many, many pushes all across the front. Do not let them replenish their troops. Push for the capital. Take them down. Oh, what's this? They've actually brought some soldiers over. From where, though? It's the Germans. The rest of the Germans are here. All right, you're gonna stop, and you're just gonna be my only guy that attacks. You have good attacking power, but apparently not enough because our troops aren't actually that good. Dare I attempt to upgrade my entire military to skirmishers? I think I do. It's gonna hurt for a second, but we'll let the British keep pushing on their own. All right, war goal enforced on 2 Sicilies. I didn't even know I was at war with 2 Sicilies, but how is this? How is this? Is it still going good? I think we're still going good, so we're gonna start trying to push with this guy again. We're pushing. We've got military power. What's our military power looking like? 2,600. That is good. That is the same as Austria. If we just keep slamming into them, we maybe win. Nope, they brought more troops back. We're gonna hold the defense. Hold the defense. We're so close to the capital. I'm gonna let all my troops upgrade. Let them all upgrade. We're suffering some supply shortages. You're getting subsidized, my friend, along with my explosives factory. You're both getting subsidized. Keep making stuff for the military. We must be victorious. We cannot stutter here. Let them slam themselves into us. How's Germany's? Oh my god, Germany has so much power projection. That's insane. I don't know how France is holding on. They're only holding on because we're doing all the work over here ourselves. The offense is falling apart. No! If we can just hold on long enough for the German Federation to leave the war, how close are they? Capitulation desired. Their war support is going down faster than anybody else, especially Britain. Britain is holding, so all we gotta do is hold this front line until Germany leaves, and then we've got this. That's how this is gonna work. My troops are all supplied. This is awesome. The economy is holding. Everything's going good right now. Austria has a German Empire-shaped lifeline right now, and it will run out. Their war support is in the negatives. We just gotta hold on a little bit longer, and this war will be ours. We're starting to gain the advantage again. They're pushing them. They're pushing into them. Probably not the smartest move right now. This 36 defense isn't good enough. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We don't have to hold out that much longer. Once the Germans are gone, this is over. They are doing the vast majority of the lifting for them. Austria does not have the troops to fight me and Britain by themselves. Little bit more, they're gone! Ha 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 ha! Screw you, Austria! Your little friend has abandoned you! And now I am going to hurt you. The offense! The offense! Screw them over! They got 40,000, 30,000. Their troops are all dying! Take that, you dickhead! I will have everything that belongs to me! Give me the capital. Come on, come on, come on. Give it to me, give it to me. It's almost mine. 81% control. One more. That's the capital! And the disillusionment of the Austro-Hungarian Empire is upon us at the hands of Serbia. Peace treaty unlocked. I'm sure you want to see what they look like now, don't you? Let's take a peek. Ooh, goodbye, Austria. Your little empire game is over. How's our GDP dropped? The GDP fell off a cliff. Let's go. Population fell off a cliff. Their battalions, they have 200 military power. I'm sorry, great power who? That's right. Oh, that felt good. I feel great now. All right, we can stop subsidizing our munitions plants now and just start trying to find some building somewhere that could possibly be beneficial. I think we got to start using tools in all of our locations. Oh, what a rush. That was awesome. I feel great after that. What does the U.S. want? They want to build in me and trade privileges. Let me negotiate this. I'll do it for an obligation. Looks like they don't want to do it for an obligation. They just want free stuff. Those damn American communists. Work for it yourself. All right, so one thing that I didn't notice is that when we made Wallachia our puppet, they actually got Moldavia. So our market's actually looking kind of sexy right now. What is this? United Netherlands Defensive Pact. Okay, I will happily take that. All right, so does Germany still have any interest in being allied with Austria? No, they do not. All right, I'm curious now where our military power sits. About 1,110. Not bad. Not bad at all. I guess I'll go ahead and decrease autonomy on the United Principality. Is that a good idea yet? Army power projection's a little bit low for that. Let me fix that problem. I gotta build up my military just a little bit more before I go and pull something like that. I'd rather consistently be a major power instead of what I am right now, which is not consistent. All right, well, the Ottoman Empire has bailed on my little agreement again. So do I want to hurt them for it? I don't really know. They seem to be kind of docile right now, so maybe I leave them alone for now. Let's just keep upgrading our military capabilities and see if we can maybe get onto professional army. Oh god, our government is not righteous whatsoever. We got some problems in the government. Let's shift on to wealth voting, see if we can correct some of those problems. I've been maybe ignoring my government. You know, it's just like real life. I don't care what the government does. Let them do nothing, I guess, is what they've been doing. They've just been sitting around getting paid. That makes sense. I think I'm gonna go ahead and reduce the United Principalities' autonomy. And, okay, that gives me 2 subjects. Ah, I see. They've changed the power projection needed to keep people like this subjugated. Okay, so I need more prestige is the main thing. Gives me more money to play with, but I just need to keep building up my military until I'm at a good point, I believe. So these guys are not happy at the moment. Who's the least happy? So Moldavia, I can give them support regime. Actually, I think that's the reason I'm having government problems. That doesn't matter, doesn't. And Wallachia, we can reduce their subject payments. Puts them at 0.1, and I guess I just exempt them from service at this point. That's fine. That should keep them all happy. At least for now. Oh my god, what is happening to the Ottoman Empire? Oh, they're at war with Britain. So, yeah, their deals are done. So I think it's time to take more stuff from the Ottomans in that case. Diplomatic demands. I want to conquer Albania. Can I do that? Great Britain still wants to side with them. You can't. You are at war with each other. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm reading that wrong. They might side with me. Yeah, we're just going to take stuff from them real quick. Taking another state gives me more places to take stuff from. They're confident right now. You have no room to be confident, sir. You have no military power whatsoever. What other things can I take? Transfer subject? Tripletania? Ooh, I could. But I think I just take more money from them. That seems to be the most efficient use of my my time and effort. Yeah, let me just do a quick blitz across the Ottoman Empire and take all the stuff that's mine. I guess I might have to wait on that, actually. It's okay, the Ottomans are losing quite a bit of support, like, really, really quickly, so that's fine, it's fine. What's my military strength at? 2,557. How long is my peace deal with Hungary? Could I just roll this war over into... Ooh, I could. Does Hungary have any defensive pacts or anything? Spain, and alliance with 2 Sicilies. But I still have my obligation from Britain that expires in 7 months, I see. Oh, Greece is big now. Cool, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't stop me from getting what I want. Yep, 100% control over all war goals. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and roll this war over against Hungary pretty much immediately. That way I can call Britain to my side and then just completely curb stomp them instantly. How much longer? war? 5 weeks, 5 weeks. 2 weeks left, and then I'm going to war with Hungary. I'm taking all of my states. Doesn't matter the infamy cost. We're getting this Yugoslavia form. All right, it's over. Let's go. Return state. This will be mine. I will be calling Britain onto my side, and we will be crushing you. 7 infamy. I do not care. I do not care. I've got my conscripts up. What do you got? The answer is nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Give me my money transfer from the Ottomans so that I don't go too bankrupt from this. Ooh, Austria sided with them. Doesn't matter. Hello, Britain. Join me once again to crush them. Britain's on my side. Take that, dickhead. Fearful? Yeah, you should be. Anyway, I'm taking the rest of my stuff. Return state? Yep, this one. Along with you. I don't care about the infamy right now. I'm just taking what is mine. And that's gonna be a lot, but I don't care. And then I'm just gonna make one of these a primary. We're gonna go to 66 infamy, but it doesn't matter. Egypt sided with them. I don't care. Who are you? You're Egypt. Last I checked, you were irrelevant. All right, taxes are going up. Construction's getting paused. We're keeping our economy afloat if we are full sending. How long until the British get here? They're already partially here. I see. So maybe we let them slam into us first. This always seems to be the best play generally. This is our final battle. If we win this, we get to form Yugoslavia. And what a happy day that will be. Oh, we're plus 28. Let me go ahead and just grab like our best offensive man right here, this direct offensive planner who is also wrathful. Did I see that right? Oh my god. All right, this man is going to put the hurt on them. All right, bad first offense there, good first offense there, and another bad one. So we got one good offense out of all that. Sounds awesome. Oh, it's starting to shift in our favor. Yes! Moldavia is requesting market control. I'm gonna say no as of right now. Just go through Wallachia. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you stupid? Begin crushing. Crush. Oh, we've got we've got a big advantage. We need to crush them with this advantage. You, offensive planner and defensive strategist and cruel. Dude, this dude is awesome. We got some devious. We got a wrathful and we've got a wrathful and a cruel commander who are both offensive planners. That is really, really strong. And oh my god, they've got cooked. They got absolutely annihilated. Military gone. I win. You lose. Sit your ass down. The Treaty of Trianon came 50 years early, dickhead. What's our progress? 50% of war goals mine. Keep pushing, boys. I know we've got shortages in the military. Doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because they don't have a military anymore. It got deleted. Austria really thought it could stop me, huh? All right, Egypt's gone. That means we win. Austria's gone. That is another state of mine, and now it's time to just bulldoze Hungary down. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Screw you, Austria. You lose again. And that, my friends, is every single state we need. Propose the peace deal. Give them all to me, man. Oh, peace deal, and look at us. Oh, we're so thick. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, though, I forgot one mild step of the play, and that was researching pan-nationalism. So, yeah, I'll be back when that's done, I guess. This is such a weird map of Europe right now, but I'm kind of vibing with it. Still about 3 years out on pan-nationalism, so it looks like we're gonna nail this in 1880, which is way further along than it needed to be. But hey, maybe we take every single state, eh? Well, we're 10 weeks left on pan-nationalism, and my little blunder will have finally been corrected. And there it is, pan-nationalism. Why are the Netherlands invading France? What is going on, France? Why can you not just be good? Anyway, we can finally go ahead and form our nation, Yugoslavia. Let's get it done. I could launch a unification play. Ooh, wait a minute. That would be way more fun. It's only Austria. Screw it. I'm going for the unification play. Never mind, the German Empire would side with them. Ooh, but I could get Britain again and we can have one more giant kerfuffle. Well, at some point along the line, the German Empire kind of just stopped caring about Austria? All right, well, I guess it's time to go in then. Sardinia and Piedmont might side with them. I don't care about those guys. I am way stronger than everybody else. Let's get this done. Call Germany on my side. Offer obligation. I can just call Germany to my side? That's a joke. I'm bringing in everyone. Screw you, Austria. I could just take the Papal States? Oh, wait, I gotta do something here. Oh, it's too funny to pass on. The Pope being controlled by Yugoslavia is hilarious, and I need this to happen. Yeah, we're just doing that. I don't care about the infamy. This is too funny to pass on. Bring it on, Austria. The Pope is mine. Begin the crushing sequence now. Sorry, Austria, but you suck. Screw you, goodbye. All right, Austria, do you feel stupid yet? You feel absolutely dumb yet? You should. You should. You are an idiot. This is just sad, man. Like, what was the plan? What was the plan? You brought Aquitaine. I was gonna 1v1 you, but then you brought them in, so I brought in the Netherlands and the Germans, and now there's just nobody left to save you. And I think that's it. Just a little bit more till they're all completely crushed, and we wait for them to slowly trickle their war score down. And that's it. Goodbye, Austria. You have been defeated. That is everything now under my control. And I can finally form Yugoslavia with every single state. Brotherhood and unity. I guess that's a new achievement. What is this achievement? Oh, just form the nation of Yugoslavia. How have I not done that? There is no way. There's no way this is the first time I'm getting that achievement. Oh, that's hilarious. The future of Yugoslavia is indeed bright, my friend. More prestige. Look at us, the new controller of the Balkans. Take a quick look at the final metrics. Ended up with a number 14 economy in the world, 25 million. We could absolutely pass Spain if we played a little longer. Literacy rate, number 40, not bad. Standard of living is okay. And the funniest part is that we own Rome, which is really funnier than it should be. I actually want to wait just a second to get myself into great power status because we're so close. I'm just gonna spam build a bunch of military units until that's done. Oh, and there we go. Number 8 power in the world, great power Yugoslavia is complete. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with just how well we managed to balkanize the Balkans. But anyway, that is going to conclude forming Yugoslavia in the brand new update for Victoria 3. Goodbye. Hey, welcome back to the end of the video where I get to ramble about things that I'm thinking about. Today, I'm thinking about how much I like this new Victoria 3 update. If you haven't noticed, I haven't made a lot of Victoria 3 videos recently, and that's because I really didn't care for the last update. Sure, it added a lot of cool game mechanics, but nothing that makes my little monkey brain go ooh ah. Sure, they reworked trade, but that's not very interesting to me, so I didn't really make a lot of videos on it because I was uninspired. But hey, I'm back, and we're gonna be doing a lot more Victoria 3 videos in the future, so keep an eye out for those. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you enjoyed your stay, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.